What's going on, everybody? I'm Aaliyah Michelle.
And I'm Purple. And this is Cocktails and Convo
with Purple.
Illy.
Alright, so we tired.
Just in case it wasn't obvious. But we gonna get through this episode because we got some topics for y'all. You wanna start?
Yeah, I'll start. Alright, so it was a series of text messages that I posted on a page. Y'all can go to it and read it. It was a lot, so I'm not gonna read it. But basically, what happened was a woman was doing things for a man as if they were in a relationship, and when she asked him what's the status of their relationship, he said we're just friends. So is he wrong for reaping the benefits instead of cutting it off, or is she wrong for doing things for him without establishing their title?
Man, listen. He kept telling her, I ain't asked you to do none of that. I feel like a lot of women get caught up in, they think if they do certain things or be a certain way that it'll make a guy want to be with them. And it could have a part in it, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't want to be with you, he's not going to want to be with you, no matter what you do.
Gotcha.
So I don't think that he was wrong for reaping the benefits because first of all, there's no way she wasn't getting nothing out of the situation. Let's just start there. Like, there's no way she was doing all that stuff and not getting nothing out of the situation. And if that is the case, then she's stupid. But I think she was right. She was right in her questions, but wrong in her approach. Yeah. Because when he gave her the answer, there was no reason for her to react the way she did. Like, he kept it 100. So you can't even, you can feel some type of way, but look, especially because in the messages he said, I told you in the beginning I wasn't ready to be in a relationship.
Right.
So it's like, I know with me, if you say something to me, no matter what we do or how we interact, what you said is always going to be in the forefront of my mind. Mm-hmm. Unless we've had a conversation that said, okay, we should do this, or we should try this, then we're still doing whatever it is we originally agreed to do. Now, luckily, she asked within 6 months. So, she was able to make a move or do whatever it is she needed to do. But I don't think he was wrong.
I don't know. I think they both was kind of wrong. Only because I feel like it's been times where I've noticed guys going real hard for me and I know I didn't like them. Mm. So I tell them to stop. Like, I don't need you to send me money every day.
And that's nice as a courtesy.
And I feel like as a courtesy, it's not something he had to do. I'm just saying because people feel like they're being led on because it's like, she can't do your laundry unless she gets your clothes. So how the fuck does she get your clothes? So you keep giving this girl your clothes and do your laundry and doing all that. It's like, which is fine. If a girl gonna do it for you, they gonna let you. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? She
that's like
saying clothes, buying you food, buying you whatever, and she not even your girl. So why not? But it's just like I wouldn't have let that continue.
If a guy was doing all this nice stuff for you, you would stop him?
Not if I knew I didn't want nothing else from him. Like, if I already can look at you or, I'll spend time around you and I know that you're annoying or for whatever reason, I just don't want to deal with you further, I'm going to stop you on your checks. Like, you ain't got to do that. I don't want you to give me money. I don't need you to call me every day and make sure I got in safe from work. I don't need you to offer to wash my clothes and stuff like. Because honestly, it gets to a point where when it's not the person that you want doing it, you're going to get annoyed. Because like, yo, I don't even want you. You're not the person I want. So it's like, I'm not going to have you doing all this stuff for me. And I know I'm not going to even probably reciprocate for it. Because in all reality, like you said, I didn't ask you to do it. Mm-hmm. So I can't see myself cutting a check on getting your car fixed. Because I had a guy do that before. Like, cut a check, get my car fixed and everything. And I'm just like, yo,
where he at? Because I need my car fixed.
I'm just like, yo, you don't gotta do all that because I don't see us progressing in any type of way. Like, you're not really my type. And to be honest, he didn't really have any real communication. It was like he would just always do stuff. We'd get on the phone, it'd be quiet as hell. It's just like, it was weird and awkward, but he was just really nice. Like, he was a very good provider. Generous. Yeah, but it's like, I don't need you doing that. So I feel like, in a sense, he could have cut it off. And for her, I just feel like, if a man already told you he don't want a relationship, you gotta believe him. Like,
and you gotta move in that way.
Yeah, like don't be. I'm not cooking. That's why I'm
trying to change his mind. If his mind is gonna change, it's gonna do it on his own.
Exactly. If a man wants you, he gonna let you know that he wants you. And if he's not reciprocating anything that you're doing, then why are you doing it? I'd be damned if I'm up here washing clothes and cooking and doing all this, and you just like, oh, but I ain't asked you to. Like, nigga, you tripping? I'm not doing it. So I feel like they both, in a sense, could have ended that situation.
We got any comments?
Yes, we do. And they long. It's like 5 comments, but they so long. So I'm just gonna try to read the short ones. Okay, I honestly would have to agree with him. I've seen a lot of people start relationships on their own without the other person being on board. If he told her he didn't want a relationship and she went on to do relationship things, that's on her. I think she's wrong for feeling some type of way. She decided to do those things. When he said she's just a friend, that's on her. If she should stay up though, which is true. I don't know. Can we got a guy? Because all these girls. Oh, we got one guy. Been in this situation before. Guy yelled at and cussed out just the same. Can't assume you're in a relationship just because you're having sex with someone. She asked him, what are we? He said, we're friends. And because that's not what she wants to hear, she flipping out on him. So, that's that topic.
All right. So this stirred up a lot of comments and feedback. So this originally stemmed from a post that I saw on my personal page that I reposted that said men shouldn't change their daughter's Pampers, right? And my comment when I reposted it was, well, what if he's raising her by himself? Like, right. What? So I put up a post on our page that said, what is your thoughts on men changing their daughters' diapers? I put in quotations, this is a conversation being had on Facebook. I put it on our Instagram and our Facebook. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think there's a difference between a dad and a mom. Now, I will say a dad who's never had a daughter might need some coaching at first on where to wipe and how to wipe and stuff like that. But other than that, I think once he get that, he good.
Yeah, I remember when I was with my son's dad, he had a daughter prior to us having a son. And he didn't like to change his daughter.
Did he say why?
He was like he just felt like he was really rough, like he was going to hurt her or something. I was like, you're not going to break her by changing her Pampers. Yeah. So he would always, whenever he was with me or with his mom, he would make either one of us do it. Like he didn't like changing her diaper.
I know, and this stuck, one of the comments on our Facebook said that the girl, she has a daughter and her baby father is like older. He like in his 50s. Okay. And he's like real old school, and he said he doesn't want his daughter to get comfortable with any man being down there. Okay. So that's why he like and coming up when he was younger, like men didn't change little girls. It was always the women. So I kind of get that. If you came up that way, you have like a certain mentality. Yeah. But most of the guys is like, it's no biggie. Like,
yeah, I mean, if y'all got kids and y'all active in your daughter's lives, at some point you're gonna have to change your Pamper. Right. Mom not always gonna be around.
Right.
So. It's a never
learn.
I feel like
see, I think my biggest thing is just learning how to wipe.
Yes.
Learning.
Like we have stuff, so y'all have to thoroughly wipe their
nails. And I think one of the guys that said that, he's like, I don't mind changing my daughter, but it's when she poop and I gotta get all in between. He's like, I don't really like to do it. He's like, but he still do it because that's his daughter and she gotta be changed. Right. So I get that.
I understand.
It's about a level of comfort. And a lot of men are probably not comfortable being all in their daughter's jizz.
Right. That's probably not the way. Some comments. I'm not gonna go through a lengthy because they had like 45.
Damn. I didn't get that many.
The only time I didn't change my daughter's diaper was immediately after birth because of the special care required from the amniotic fluid having to be wiped from the vagina to keep from causing a yeast infection. And now I change more diapers than my wife. Shitty, pissy, and everything. Hey. Changing my daughter's diaper is only a problem when I have to clean the poop right. Like you said, it's uncomfortable. But if I'm the only person around to change her, then that's something I have to do, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. My daughter dad is very old school. I'm reading all the ones that you just said. But pretty much nobody really had an issue with it. How do you feel about physical enhancements? This question was more so for like the guys with like females getting like surgery. It's like going to the hair salon nowadays. People are getting the BBLs, the mommy makeovers, the BBLs. Brazilian butt lift.
Oh yeah.
So it's a lot of surgery and stuff. People getting their boobs done, or even just wearing push-up bras and wearing weaves, like any type of enhancement. Let's see what the guys had to say about that. Only thing I would have is a breast reduction because my damn back hurts. I'm happy with what God gave me minus the boobs. Somebody said negative on plastic surgery, weave. I'm still on the fence with everything else you named. I'm cool with. Shit is weird, except mommy makeovers. They brought life into the world, so they can have their world back, while hoes just be having low self-esteem. If I could afford it, I'd be down for my makeover. Somebody said it should be covered by your insurance. Do what makes you happy. Self-love is the best love. So I got some positive feedback.
Okay. I remember I always said I was gonna get my boobs done when I turned 30. And then I realized I don't think I got enough skin for them to cover the implants. And I'm also really terrified of surgery. So that probably wouldn't go well. I got my teeth pulled, like my heart was like about to jump out my chest. And I've had 2 C-sections, and both of them, it was just like, I don't like this. So I can't even see myself like. And then I see like girls be doing like the little blogs about their recovery, and they be in entirely too much pain for me. Like, and they be having these like body stockings on, and they a back break. Listen, I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought about getting the breast reduction. Only because it's just so many outfits that's meant to look just regularly cute, and then my boobs is popping out, spilling out the top. I'm like, damn, I can't even wear a regular fucking tank top.
This bitch got a problem with having too much boobs.
It's a lot, and then it really does make your back hurt. I feel like my boobs probably grew like maybe 2-3 sizes since I had my son. Mind you, they went up when I had my son, they went back down, and they went back up. So I was just like, don't get me wrong, they do look nice in certain outfits. So I'm not mad, and I'm scared to go under the knife. So that's why I'm not going to get it unless it's medically necessary. Like I'm scared. So
I think that's my biggest. If it wasn't for like all the risk that's involved, I would probably do it. But I'm terrified, and I've heard too many horror stories about people not coming out or coming out lump-sided or
ass deflating on one side.
I don't even want to chance it. I just keep my little 8 cups and make it work. So we posted a picture of Gucci Mane, right? And he had on what looked like
booty shorts,
tidy whitey, like Gucci brand tidy whitey. I don't know what they was, but the question was: A, fellas, would you wear it? B, ladies, would you be okay with your guy wearing it? So let's hear the comments.
Somebody said it's not for them, but wear what you like. Somebody said, I mean, the shorts will have to be longer and looser. I got big legs. Them Jones coochie cutters. My meat might be playing peekaboo. Somebody else said it's a no for me. And somebody else said he wore drawers out the house. Oh yeah, they were like really short though.
That's exactly what they were.
They're exactly what they were.
They were
coochie cutters.
Yeah. But the caption said,
if my dude comes in with this outfit on, he's getting the business expeditiously. If you feel this outfit is gay, then you haven't touched enough money in life. This right here is how a rich man with status dresses. This is Gucci from head to toe, literally. Personally, I don't give a fuck what name brand. I'm not a label whore. I don't care about that.
I don't care about brand.
I don't care what's
I don't care about how much it costs. No, it's all about what it looked like to me.
And this looks horrible. This looks like how they used to play basketball like back in the fucking 70s with the real little shorts.
Yup.
No. If my man come in the house with this, I'm gonna think something's wrong with him. So no. I don't like this outfit at all. It doesn't look cute to me.
All right, so another fashion trend that we picked up on was Fabulous and his anklet.
Oh,
yeah. And whether or not the guys would rock the anklet. How do you feel about guys' anklets? Open the door.
Is it open? Open it. Open it. Oh, it's blocked. Somebody said, I mean, it's a no for me, but if niggas wear it, who gives a fuck? Fab can get away with it, not a lot of others can though.
Why is that?
He can't. I don't feel like he can. But
why do people think that though?
Because they feel like they're celebrities and that's just what they do. And my whole thing is no, y'all gotta leave something to the females. Like anklets and the fanny pack thing and all that. That's female stuff. Yeah. I don't like it. Yo, you gotta be quiet.
Put it on
my Get away from the wall.
Sorry, yo, we have a little company, and he doesn't know how to be quiet. All right, so one of the biggest trends that got the most buzz. So I literally got, no, it was on my page. I got 5,000 shares on this post, right? And all I did was I saw some guys post a picture on Instagram. And it was, I don't know what they was doing, but they was doing something. And I reposted it from their waist down. And it said, I said, what's up with the guys wearing tights under their ball shorts? Right? 5,000 shares. And a plethora of guys chiming in about why they dress this way and what's it for and all of those things. You looking for it?
Yes, I'm looking for it. I keep
the post. Got, let's see, 140 comments, a bunch of shares. So we're gonna get into the comments. So all right, let's get into the post first. So the post said, "Can somebody explain this look to me? What's going on with the shorts and the tights?" Right? So some of the comments was, can somebody explain why girls wear yoga pants but don't be doing yoga? Somebody said it's comfortable. Somebody said, right, I remember if someone saw a guy in tights and he wasn't playing some sort of sports, he was labeled a name. Somebody said, it's the perfect holster.
What?
For a gun, girl. Somebody posted a picture of them in the exact lay and said, ballers know the vibe. Even though he didn't even have sneakers on, so he definitely wasn't balling, right? What else? Somebody said, it's only Under Armour. Females walk around wearing waist trainers and tights all day, most days, and don't... nor have they worked out in the whole 24 hours of wearing it. So what's the issue? I'm sure it's comfortable too. Somebody said shit is for girls.
That's why girls don't wear that shit.
Somebody said I wear it so my dick don't be jumping around. It's comfortable and it's lightweight. So my thing is, I'm all for you wearing it if you working out or playing a sport or something. Not if you like going out to eat or going to get drinks or, you know, none of that. Like, it shouldn't be an outfit. You shouldn't wear it to go somewhere other than the basketball court or the soccer field or the football field or something like that. And I feel like men have turned it into an outfit, just like ladies have turned tights and yoga pants into an outfit. Now, I'm not saying we are exemption to the rule, but we could kind of get away with it a little more.
Because I feel like if you just have on a regular pair of tights, you can kind of still adjust that up in a sense, depending on where you're going.
Right.
But I feel like
tights and ball shorts.
I feel like it's different.
Yeah. All right. So what's our last question?
Yeah.
No.
We got some. There's more. How important is the political views of your significant other? Very. Because I can't fuck with nobody that's voting for Trump.
Oh. So what if your significant other didn't want to share their political views with you?
That's weird. Why
not? Maybe because they think you would judge them.
I'm not judging. You can do whatever it is you want to do. I'm saying I don't understand why any person.
So you would completely stop dealing with somebody if they had different political views than you?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I really don't like Trump.
I think they're important to a certain extent. Like, if you feel some type of way about something that's going on in politics, I need you to be able to explain to me why you feel that way. And if it's valid, then cool. We could agree to disagree. But you can't be like somebody who's on the bandwagon and only going one way because a bunch of people you know is going that way and haven't really like looked into it, but have a bunch of opinions on the fact. So that's my views on it. I'm not super strict like you have to be this or you have to be that or you have to vote that. Like at the end of the day, who you vote for is your business. And if you would like to share that, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. I'd rather talk about the issues that's going on in the world and who actually has solutions when it comes to those issues.
I mean, that's true, but it's hard to say that I wouldn't care only because I feel like Trump is part of the problem. I don't feel like he really cares about black people. I don't feel like he gives a fuck about black people at all. He mocks us. He makes fun of our living situation constantly. He don't care. He's trying to make the rich people more rich, and because he threw us a stimulus check that we're supposed to be grateful. That's $1,200 out of a whole pandemic where some people really wasn't working or collecting any type of money, and still
not
PUA or unemployment hit. So
still
I don't give a fuck about Trump. Anybody that wants to defend Trump or still vote for Trump, I have a problem with it. I feel like it's weird as a black person. And he, even when George Floyd died, he on TV mocking us, talking about, oh, I can't breathe. Oh, that's a crock of shit, or whatever he said when he was doing his little conference. So I just feel like that's stupid.
So we know what Trump hasn't done and all the bad things he's done. But so on the other hand, is Joe Biden actually doing anything or plan on doing anything for the black community?
Since I've been voting, honestly, is basically all you're doing is picking the lesser two evils. So even though I don't know what Joe Biden is or isn't going to do, I know I don't want Trump in office, so I'm going to vote for Biden and see what's going to happen. That's all you can really do at this point. Because a lot of the politicians, before they get in office, they make a lot of promises and they probably don't keep them when they are in office. All we can do is see what's going to happen. I don't want Trump in there no more, though. I know that.
Mm-hmm. What about Kanye?
Fuck no. I love Kanye to death musically, but as far as being my president, he needs help before he can do anything.
So if he gets the help, then what?
I still want him as president.
No.
Music wise, sure, I'll take another album.
Did we get any
I think we had like 5, let me see.
Any comments on our political views? There you go.
Right. Political views, moderately important, meaning I'm not going to stop speaking or break it off because we don't agree. I don't know what the number was for it. It doesn't matter to me because I don't vote or play politics. Somebody said it's very important. Okay.
All right, so now this is our last question. Would you allow your new girlfriend to still be there and provide for her ex if he or she was in jail for life?
Provide as far as like what? Throw a couple dollars on your books every now and then? Like, I just want to know what that means only because I've been in that situation before.
Would this provide me for you? when it comes to
if you just
someone.
throwing a couple dollars on their books, that's fine. I wouldn't want you going and visiting and all that shit. Like, I don't know if I would feel comfortable with it.
So,
I mean, even though y'all can't do shit, it's just like, so the fuck what?
So they could provide financial support.
If they be like, damn, I got like $10 left in my books.
Physical or emotional support. What about writing letters?
No.
No?
What y'all can talk about? If you need something, cool, but that's a phone call. Like, oh, I ain't got no money in my books right now. Can you toss me $23 or whatever?
Okay, so no letter writing, no visiting.
No.
But they could send money. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's it. That's all they could do? And they could take phone calls.
I wouldn't want, like, it would have to be boundaries set, period. Like, because I've been in situations where, like, I mean, growing up in the hood, everybody knows somebody that's in fucking jail. Mm-hmm. I've had plenty of family members in jail.
We're not talking about just anybody, though.
Listen, I was 17 years old. My boyfriend at the time was 19 years old. He went to jail for life. He's still in jail now. Even though we don't keep in contact, sometimes his family will contact me like, oh, he just said hey or something like that. Like, we don't keep in contact, but I feel like if there ever was a time where he needed something and he reached out, I'll probably help him. But I don't feel like it's appropriate if I'm in a relationship to be trying to go visit him, writing letters, talking on the phone every day. I don't feel like that's appropriate.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I don't even know how I feel about sending money. Like, what? My thing is, first of all, this would have to be something presented in the beginning. This person can't just like one day call and you be like, oh yeah, that's my ex, I'm gonna send her some bread. Like, no, that's something that gotta be talked about. If you supporting this person and financially or however, I need to know, like, from the beginning. Like, oh yeah, like when we have the is you talking to somebody conversation, they need to be included. What if they're really not
talking to them?
No, talking to them.
Listen, because you could say if, like, my cousin, he been in jail since I was probably like 15. And I will go almost like a year or so without talking to him. And then he'll just pop up and talk to me and I'm like, you need something? And I'll give him a couple dollars or something like that. So it's not like, I can't really say if I'm talking to this person, if it's not a daily conversation. But what if that person just, oh, I got your number from your mom. My mom saw your mom in the supermarket. And I'm like,
a chance, you know what I'm saying? That this person, if you have been supported, now I want it, like, if they just like up and pop up and then you start sending them money, that'd be weird too. But if, like, no, where you been? Like, oh yeah, Joe. But like, if you been sending this person money and even if you haven't heard from them in a couple of months, it still should be brought up because you never know when they're going to hit you up again. Like, especially if you plan on doing anything serious or anything with me, like, I'm going to need to know. Because I feel like that's not something you blindside somebody with, like, oh yeah, my ex in jail for life and I'll be sending her bread. Like,
so how do you bring that up though? Like,
I don't know. Like,
you like on the first day, like, yeah.
No,
hold up, it's a jail call because my ex is calling me and sending money. Like,
not on the first date. You gotta ignore that. You on the first date. Like, if she called on the first date, you gotta ignore it. You can't answer it.
First of all, they only get
that's gonna be bad. First of all, you're not getting a second date if you answer a jail call on my first date.
So how do you even know if they answer the jail call? They're like, hold on, I gotta take this, and they go off.
Respectable.
So would you rather not know that he had somebody?
No, I'm gonna need to know.
You want to know?
No, I'm gonna need to know.
So like,
now, all right. So listen, first date, if she call, you ain't gotta tell me it's still the first date. You won't even know if we like each other. Second date, she shouldn't call 2 dates back to that because if so, her timing is off.
What if you have a date like within like a week or two?
If so, her timing is off. She need to re-triangulate her calls. But I feel like third date, you should probably say something. How you bring it up, be like, so tell me about your past relationships. And then let me talk. And then be like, oh yeah, well, you know, my ex, she in jail.
But what if it's not what if it's not even a recent ex?
It don't matter, that's still an ex.
That's like that ex would be like 3 girlfriends
She's still
ago.
An ex.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
what else do you call her? You bring it up if you send her money.
I don't know.
Listen,
that's weird.
By the third, be like, yeah, you know, I got an ex that, you know, I be looking out for. Like, you could make it real,
it's
like
weird because, like, I don't know, maybe because I'm thinking about my own situation. Because, like, that's probably like almost 14 years ago. So if somebody from 14 years ago, I'm not thinking about nobody from fucking 14 years ago. So it's weird for me to be like, oh yeah,
so
this one guy that from 14 years ago be hitting me up every once in a while. Like,
I was about to say, what's every once in a while?
Like probably once a year, if that.
I don't know.
So what do I say? Do I bring that up? I don't know.
Still gotta be like, so it could come up in conversation like, yeah, I got an ex that's, you know, she doing life or whatever. And she be hitting me up like every now and then. Sometimes I would like throw her a couple of dollars or whatever, put some money on books. That's it. That's real regular. That was so regular. That's not,
I don't know. I feel like
that's regular. Weird, like, if y'all talking about past relationships and that come up, that's kind of still in that era.
I guess.
Man, you better tell me something. Wait, let Pam call you at 10 o'clock
at night. Nobody's name is Pam at our age.
Listen, let Pam call you at 10 o'clock at night, asking you to put some money on her books. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Like, no, Pam, you gotta go.
Stop calling this girl Pam.
Baby Pam. That's your what you call it.
I can't even find the post.
We had answers on Instagram. That's your jailhouse old boo. Your old jailhouse boo. Pam.
That's horrible. That is a horrible name.
She probably in there with like a bandana and a gold tooth.
No, you didn't say gold tooth. Hold on. Somebody said they can't allow us to do anything. We don't need permission. But if you're my ex, I'm not going to be your backbone either, so I wouldn't do that. But if I did, I don't need permission. We do and don't do things out of respect for our kings, but the only person granting me permission is me. Allow is definitely the correct term.
Everybody had an issue with allow. Lord Jesus, just answer that question.
Allow is definitely the correct term, because if it was vice versa, it would come down to if I allow my partner to use our finances to support another person for life. Mm-hmm. Financially, but only if her stuff was together. No phone calls though. How would her stuff be together?
She locked up for life. She's the farthest.
I kind of want to read this lengthy one.
From together ever. Read it.
That's why he said a lot. Nope, because niggas want chicks to come visit them in jail so they can hug, kiss, and feel on them. They do a lot of weird shit in jail, like be gay for this day. Until visiting day. Now my woman kissing on some gay dude and then wants to come home and kiss on me. Hell no. This inmate at SCI Phoenix is gay as shit until his dad come visit him every couple months. All month he's J-Lo. That's his name. Eyebrows arched, acting like a female. When his dad about to come from New York to see him, he lets his eyebrows grow and he looks rough like a dude. Then his name is Jose. When the visit is over, back to being clean cut, eyebrows arched J-Lo. My woman can't be kissing no J-Lo ass dude. Now, if he's a man in jail for an honorable crime, then I would never date her. I would encourage her to support him. But if he's in for some dumb shit like selling drugs, robbery, homicide, or murdering another person, not in self-defense, she gotta cut him off or I'm out. If she can't cut him off, I'm out. That's too much drama. It's funny because I was just dating a chick who went to visit her ex in Jersey. I ended it because it's not cool to date a woman who is lying to a dude in jail.
Wait, that was a lot. First of all, what is an honorable crime?
I guess something that can kind of be justified in a sense. But I don't even know, but murder can be justified in a sense. Right. If it's self-defense.
He said he'd be gay for the stay until visiting day.
There is some guys like that though, but that's why I said I wouldn't like.
I was watching a movie. What was it? Was it For Life? Where the guy was gay?
That's a show, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember that guy. Was he? No.
What's I watching? I think it was For Life.
It was a gay guy?
I think so. It was somebody. Yeah. It was For Life. It was the gay guy, and he one day he came to visit him, and like they normally don't touch each other.
I remember. I know what you're talking about. That.
Okay. So yeah, that's true too.
But he never was like gay in jail though. Like in jail, he was tough, but the guy
that was his partner though.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that. Like, what if no visits? I guess. I see myself ever like sending anybody money in jail though. Like, I don't know. I can't think of. I mean, you never know. But I don't know. I'm funny about my coin, girl. You better be making them license plates and doing that loan. Saving your money.
I don't know. I don't know any man that would be okay with it, and I don't know.
I can't see myself. Now I will say when I met my ex, some girl he was talking to or dealing with at the time, I think she had just got out of jail, and he had like gave her some money to help her kids or whatever. I ain't like that shit either, but I wasn't like in to have a say. Like I had just probably like a week. We had been talking for like a week. And I think him and her had like something going on before she went to jail. And then she went to jail, she came home. She needed to get back on her feet or whatever, so he helped her out. So I ain't really had no say in it, but I was just like,
I don't know, it's weird.
I need to get back on my feet, so.
Because it's just like, I have my one first boyfriend who was in jail, but then I also have my best friend who was in jail. Mm-hmm. And I know that that's like a real hard thing to even ask somebody for like money and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Me being a compassionate person.
If you went to jail, I put money on your
I would the fuck hope so. I was like, purple. I don't know. Being in jail is very difficult, especially like that's not no place I would ever want nobody to be. So if they really, really did need help, then as much as I probably wouldn't like it, I would understand why they would want to help. So.
Well, everybody, this is the end of our Sleepisode. What are we gonna call this? Our Sleepisode, because I'm tired. I don't know about Lee, but I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. Night. Yeah. Time go night.
Make sure y'all are subscribed to our YouTube page. Make sure y'all are subscribed to our Facebook page. Make sure y'all are following us on Instagram. Cocktails and Convo with 2 S's. Purple's too sleepy to put up her 2. Cocktails and Convo with 2 S's on everything. Send us some music. Send us some drink suggestions. Give Purple a pillow.
Yes, because we're about to be night. Listen, I gotta be up at what time? 4:30. Yeah, so we about to call it a night, y'all. Good night. Until next time. Wow.